Welcome to Tech Talk on the 1st and the 16th, episode 4. Thank you for tuning in. We would like to thank our sponsor, www.shopmobilegadgets.com, where you can find great deals on mobile accessories. Make sure you check them out. I'm Gail with CheckThisGadget, and in today's episode, we will be talking about the tech I take when traveling. So, depending on the place I'm going, I could potentially take more. Like, for example, if I'm going to CES, I might have more gadgets with me. But for the most part, when I'm traveling to a place I've never been or a small little trip, I'm generally, that's the tech I want to talk about. So today is actually my birthday, and as a birthday gift, I decided I want to go on a cruise. So this is the tech stuff I take when I go on a cruise. I've been on a few cruises now, and due to such being on such a beautiful boat and seeing such beautiful scenes in other countries, I tend to be as light as possible on the tech, just the absolute essentials. So let's talk about what those essentials are. Number one, my phones. I have an iPhone 6 and the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Now, by default, I have to take my iPhone 6 because my main number is on it. Plus, on the iPhone is where I check all my emails when I'm on the go. And since I'm out of town, I like to bring an out-of-box case and usually have my iPhone in an out-of-box case during this whole time. And also, my iPhone has my handy-dandy Verizon service, which doesn't let me down for the most part. I always get some service with Verizon for sure, so got to keep my iPhone. And then my second phone, my Galaxy Note 4, now this phone usually always changes depending on which, what's the hottest Android phone out or what's my second phone I'm using at the time. Right now it's the Note 4. So usually wherever I can't get my Verizon service, I can get T-Mobile service, and that's what I have on this phone. It's actually Go Smart, but it uses T-Mobile service, so that's one thing. But the main reason I bought this phone is because one, it's my second phone, but also I always have like the Samsung Galaxy cameras over the iPhone cameras a little bit. So I don't know. I guess it's the way the screen looks on the Galaxy, so I like looking at the pictures, how they come out on there. But I've always liked the Note cameras and all the Galaxy phones actually. So, especially for this trip that I'm going on a cruise, I'm definitely going to be snapping some pictures. And they will most likely be taken on my Galaxy Note 4. So, moving on, number 2, gotta have my smartwatch, and this would be the Samsung Gear Fit. Now, I recently just bought this to use as an everyday watch. I wasn't really thinking of the fitness aspect as much as I just wanted another watch, and I was like, oh, I can grab that Samsung watch that I always wanted and use it as a watch. I always liked this watch because of the vertical style. I just had to wait until I got a Samsung phone again, because I used to have the M8. So when I got the Note 4, I was like, I could finally get it. So I actually picked this up used for $65. So I got a good deal on it. And I'm taking this as one of my watches and to track my time my workouts. And I guess use the heartbeat feature just to see, know what my heartbeat is. But mostly to time my workouts and just have a regular watch while I'm on the ship. Like I said, again, the text message notification is a plus, but I won't have to be worried about that since I'm on a cruise and I will not be having service. I plan to get the Gear S, I think, but I'm going to hold off to after the trip so I can make sure I really want to spend $300 on it, or I might just try to wait to see if somebody else buy it and buy that used too, so I can save some money. I don't know. We'll make a later video about smartwatches. Look out for that. So, number 3, my camera. The Canon PowerShot G15. I have that, an extra battery, and I have 3 memory cards. I couldn't find my large memory cards. I was intending to bring a 32 gig and a 16 gig. However, for whatever reason, I could not find my memory card. So, only ones I can use that I can find, I have 2 8 gigs and a 4 gig. And I think I might have brought another 8 gig. I think I should be fine. I just really want to find I just can't believe I lost my 32 and my 2 16 gig cards. I just could not find them for nothing while I was trying to pack. I should have enough memory cards. That should be fine. I can make that work. So Canon PowerShot G15. This is my main camera I use. This is actually the camera I use for all my YouTube videos recently and when I travel. All with the exception of like 2 videos recently that's been shot on my Canon 7D. All the rest of them are my G15, or you might see a couple mobile ones in there, which I usually stay in the video. Other than that, they're all the G15. I don't take my Canon 7D when I travel anymore because one, is heavy, and I have to carry around different lenses and swap lenses to get the different shots I want. So, for example, up close, I need my wide lens, my 17 to 55. But on a far shot, I need to put on a longer lens. I can't just walk around with just a 50 millimeter on there because, you know, if I'm trying to get a close shot, it's too close up, might not be far enough. So, gotta switch different lenses when you're carrying a DSLR. So, I decided I wanted to make an investment in a point and shoot that gave me control and quality that an entry-level DSLR would, and that's how I ended up getting my PowerShot G15. I actually made a video on this. You can go back through the video archive and check out my video that I did on the PowerShot G15. They have a new version out, the G16, but my G15 still gets the job done for the most part, just focusing issues when I'm trying to do like YouTube videos with a dark background and things like that. But other than that, it's a great camera. Now I'll probably upgrade when I release the G17 or whatever they call it, but I'm waiting for that one to come out. So like I said, I got 3 8GB cards and a 4GB card, I believe. So that should be enough. If not, I mean, I can make it work. I can make it work. So I have my iPad to import the pictures, which we'll get to in a minute. So that should work. And then, of course, it's a must you have a backup battery, especially when traveling. I can't miss out on a great shot when I'm out at the different ports because I don't have power. So you gotta have an extra battery. And I found for this camera, having one extra battery gets me through the day. Like, I've been to many conferences, CES, with just one, using this camera and just one extra battery, and I was able to make it through the day. So we're good on there. Number 4, I gotta have my beach camera, the Samsung W300 video camera. And I'm taking this because when I'm on a cruise, sometimes we will get off at a port where we can go on the beach or whatever. And I'm taking this camera because it's waterproof. You know, the image is not gonna be, you know, crispy clear like my Canon, of course, but it gets a decent enough quality. It shoots in HD, so it's my beach, being around the water, sand type camera. Plus, I got this camera for like $30 at Target, another steal. Number 5 on the essentials list, my tablets. Brought the iPad mini Retina, or what's known as the iPad mini 2 now, and with camera adapters, and my Nexus 7. So I use the tablet every day, so it's a must that I have one with me. Last time I went on a cruise, I brought my iPad mini and Nexus 7. Feel so it's a nice combo to have. I use my iPad mini to upload the pictures from my camera and then review all the pics that I take from the day. So when I redock, take pictures, I come back, I use the little SD card adapter, plug it in my iPad, take my memory card, plug it in there, import all my pictures directly to my iPad. And I still save the shots on my memory card. I just like to view it on my iPad. And then I have the Nexus 7 for when I'm on an airplane because it has my movies on there. And it does have some games, even though I never play games on my tablet. I never play games, period, on my tablet or phones. But they have them just in case I don't know, feel like doing something different or get extra bored, I guess. But that's basically what that's for, because it has my movies on there. Just because it's easier to drag and drop movies on my Nexus than it is my iPad. I just don't feel like syncing movies to iTunes and all that good stuff. So I just bring my Nexus. And then lastly, number 6, chargers, backup batteries. You gotta have chargers for all the devices, that's a given. And then backup battery, I most likely won't have to use the backup battery. But usually someone around me, one of my family members, like for example my mom, usually has her phone, taking pictures with her phone, and it always dies. So usually backup batteries for the other person I'm traveling with. I usually don't have problems with my battery. So that wraps up the tech essentials I need for taking a cruise and any trip. You know, cruises are a time for relaxation, so no need to have a computer in this case, at least for me. because I could type on my tablets just fine. Any thoughts or anything, I usually just type on my tablets. If you have never taken a cruise, I highly recommend that you take at least one in your lifetime. So if you're interested in actually seeing some video images or a review from the cruise I'm taking, you can check out my other channel, Travel Guru, which you can find at youtube.com/OneTravelGuru. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. Check in about a week or about 2 weeks from now, actually. So it's not up there now because I don't start going on to the cruise till now, and it's gonna be 1 week from today until I get back. So I'm gonna be going on a cruise starting today for my birthday for 1 week. So if you're interested in seeing images from the cruise and all that good stuff, check on that channel, Travel Guru, probably like the first week December. It's probably like December 1st. Once again, I'd like to thank you for tuning to another episode of Tech Talk, episode 4. Make sure you subscribe for future episodes and other videos. You can always follow me on social media at CheckThisGadget. I'm going to go enjoy my birthday week now. Until next time, later.